You think a blackout is just an inconvenience, some candles, a dead Wi-Fi router, maybe a few hours of boredom. But listen closely, because the myths people believe about blackouts are exactly what turn an outage into a disaster. And the thing nobody admits is this: during a widespread grid failure, the danger doesn't come from the dark. It comes from what you think you know. Most people hear the word blackout and assume the house is still a safe bubble. They think darkness is the only problem. But the moment the grid dies, your home becomes a silent machine, slowly losing every system that keeps you alive: heat, pressure, water, communication, refrigeration. And here's the uncomfortable truth: it doesn't warn you. It doesn't creak, it doesn't scream. It just quietly stops doing its job while you tell yourself everything is fine. The first myth that gets people hurt is the belief that the power will be back in a few hours. That assumption kills preparation faster than the outage itself. When the grid collapses from overload, cyber attack, or a cascading failure, repair crews can't even begin until the system stabilizes, and sometimes it doesn't. You sit there scrolling your dead phone like it's going to resurrect the transformers outside. Meanwhile, the smart move, the one very few people make, is to immediately switch into conservation mode. Every resource you don't use in the first hour buys you safety in the 10th. The human brain hates uncertainty, it clings to normalcy. But survival starts when you accept that normal is gone. Then there's the classic mistake: thinking your tap water is guaranteed. People trust water lines like they're magical infinite tubes. They're not. Municipal water pressure depends on electrical pumps, and once backup generators drain, the pressure drops like a stone. At first the faucet gives you one strong stream, and you think, see, everything's working. But that's just leftover pressure in the pipes. Hours later, that pressure evaporates and you're stuck with bone-dry taps. The smart ones fill their bathtub, pots, bottles, anything, immediately. Not after dinner, not after checking the neighborhood Facebook group, but the moment the lights go out and stay out. Water is time-sensitive, the window to secure it is short. Miss it, and now you're hunting for water in a dark city with thousands of people who made the same mistake. Another deadly myth is the idea that generators make you invincible. A generator is a tool, not a magic shield. People kill themselves by running them in garages, hallways, or half-open sheds because they underestimate carbon monoxide. CO doesn't smell, doesn't irritate, doesn't give you a warning cough. It just replaces oxygen molecule by molecule until your brain misfires and the world tilts sideways. Even outdoors, the wind can blow exhaust into open windows. And here's the physics most people forget: CO binds to hemoglobin 200 times more strongly than oxygen. Once it's in your blood, it stays there. That's why the safe setup is distance, 20 feet away from the home, plus a functioning CO detector that's battery-powered, not plugged into a dead